Welcome to our next surface modeling project. In the next several lessons, we're going to be creating a fabric softener bottle, and then we're going to calculate the volume of liquid that it holds. The end result will be what you see in the graphic area, and I'll take you through it step by step. And let's get building. I wanted to begin with a few general comments. For the source of the bottle, you may be working with a sketch or an artist's design. You'll be using them just as a guide, however. The production process will also be a guide and will have many important specifications. For example, the blow molding. The tooling master may have some requirements like draft angles. You may also have some general requirements to adhere to. Dimensions like height and width, how much liquid the bottle should hold or its volume, for example 1 gallon or 1 liter, what size of handle grip is required, the diameter of the cap for the bottle, the shape and volume of the cap, what size of the box the bottle needs to fit in for shipping, etc., etc. I did want to take just a moment to mention this because even though in this lesson we'll be creating this bottle from scratch, in the working world you'd have a number of unchangeable stipulations that your design would have to follow. Let's right-click on the front plane and insert a sketch. First, I'll place a couple of construction lines so I've got a point of reference. Activate the center line tool. My first line will be a vertical line. The second line, a horizontal line. Right-click and select to close the tool. Now let's apply dimensions. The longer line will make 200 millimeters. OK. And the shorter line will be 105 millimeters. OK. And let's close the dimension tool. Right-click, select. Now I'm going to use the Spline Tool to create a rough outline of the softener bottle. Something like this. Right-click and select to end the spline. Let's make this section a little smoother by drag adjusting some of the points. This spline will outline the back surface of my bottle. Now let's create a second spline. Right-click and select. This spline will outline the front surface of the bottle. I'm going to activate the Spline tool again. The third spline will represent the bottle's handle. And right-click and select to finish the spline and exit the tool. Let's make some adjustments to some of the spline points. Now let's check the distance between the handle and the back surface. Evaluate tab, Measure tool. Select the handle spline and the back surface spline. Our distance is about 9 millimeters. That's plenty to work with. Let's add a couple more construction lines now. Right-click and select. We've got enough information now to get started. Let's exit the sketch. Go ahead and save your work. In the next lesson, we're going to create the surface for the back wall. And this concludes our lesson on preparing the outline sketch.